Celebrating Black History Month and the legacy of a local teenage leader. It is time again for the annual James Lee Coon Junior African American History Brain Brawl. So James was a 19-year-old sophomore at UNF, a leader on campus when he was violently killed, and now friends and family are honoring him with this unique event. And it's actually been going on since the 90s. So joining me now, we have the mother, Sharon Coon, and also the event chair this year is Judge Pauline Drake. Appreciate you both for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
You know, when you look at his life, he was so young, and I love that his last words were, "Let me live so I can finish college," which he wasn't able to do. But clearly, he touched a lot of lives and had a big impact. Tell us about this young man.
Well, James had a hunger for knowledge. And he loved to read, and I brought some of the books about Black inventors of America, I Dream a World. And during that time, you could not find African American history studies in the school system. So he created his own library.
Wow, so that he could be knowledgeable of that.
He wanted to be knowledgeable because he said without knowing, children not knowing, connecting to who they are, they would not know how to embrace others.
Right. That's a very mature perspective, because I do remember growing up and we would learn about slavery, and I remember everyone turning around looking at me, and I was thinking there must be other things that African Americans have contributed to society, to culture, besides just slavery. And I think he obviously had that instinct early that we not only happened, but we need to understand it and then talk about it and teach others.
Well, he wanted to show something positive in the Black community. And this was his way of creating something that was educational, that was festival-like at the same time, so they do more. He incorporated art and health screening. And it was like a festival event at an early age, and he involved community leaders in it so kids could see mentors. You can become a judge.
Right, exactly. And let's talk about this. You're the chair this year.
Yes.
That's an exciting position. You know, this is open to all kids, and it's something, it's history, and it's African American history all at the same time. And I mean, these kids are pretty impressive. They know their stuff.
They really do. They prepare, they study. We have elementary schools, we have middle schools, and we have high schools. We award prizes. We have individuals come in to give pep talks, and each year, this is not my first year being involved, I stopped counting, but we have more and more participants. This year we have, I think, 15 teams.
Wow.
We have elementary teams, middle school teams, and high school teams. We met last night with the coaches from the various schools and churches, and they are very excited about participating in this event. Some of the questions are all outside of slavery. For example, who was the first Black congressman from the South to be elected? Who invented, for example, the clothesline, the clothespin? Why do we have a traffic light that's red, white, and blue? We talk about celebrities, what their roles were. We talk about things that are an integral part of our society that people never even think about. Everything you touch every day has some African American influence, even the lights. There was a Black man on Edison's team to actually help invent the filament.
It's interesting because, you know, we talk about it in February, and there are a lot of people advocating that we need to talk about it every single day. It's part of our history. We need to learn it, understand it, and then again, teach others. How do the kids react, and how do they kind of prepare for this?
Oh my goodness. We send out the questions in advance. And the coaches go over the questions. We have one school, I think it's Darnell Cookman Middle School. They had so many participants. They are actually bringing 4 teams.
Really?
And each team consists of 4 people and an alternate. So that's 20 people from that school. And they get so excited. One year, we had to actually change the rules because they were actually answering questions before we finished answering.
Wow, because they were ready. You're like,
they were ready. They were ready. We have buzzers. It's like a game show.
It's like, and in general, it must be wonderful for you to sit there, know this is your son's legacy, and to see these young people excited about education, excited about learning.
Well, one thing he always said, that education is the key, and also he wanted to see unity in the community. He said you can never spell the word community without unity. And it's not just for Black students.
No.
It's for all students,
Yes.
all culture to come together to be one.
And I love that. I love that. And an old soul, maybe he was,
Oh, yes.
passing at just 19 years old, having such insight at a young age. So thank you for allowing his legacy to live on, and thank you for supporting this event.
I think it's so important. We have so many negative things. And a judge, I see negative things every day. But to me, it's almost like good rising out of the ashes.
Yeah.
If you don't understand, if you don't know who you are, then you fail to give back because you think you have nothing to contribute.
I love it. All right, so the Brain Brawl for everyone. It is next Saturday, February the 27th at Edward Waters College. We have posted a link where you can register and also get more information on the morning page, news4jax.com. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
Thank you.